freedom rallies have drawn tens of thousands of people to Boston Common.
And a smoky revolution on Boston Common. Hundreds rally for the right to smoke pot. The 10 o'clock news starts right now.
Live from Boston's WB, Christina Huey, Paul Mueller, meteorologist Bonnie Schneider, Jamie Kinnear. This is the 10 o'clock news on Boston's WB 56.
Still to come on the 10 o'clock news, the smell of pot reeking in the air over Boston Common. Next at 10:10, the Freedom Rally that's become somewhat of a fall tradition. It's against the law, but that didn't stop thousands from lighting up on the Common today. A cloud of smoke filled the Boston Common today as thousands flocked to the 14th annual Freedom Rally, all pushing for pot to be legal. Kristen Kyra has the story.
It's not hard to find pot at the annual Freedom Rally, nor is it hard to find people smoking it. A lot of people smoking it. And the organizer of today's event says public disobedience is part of what this annual gathering is all about.
That if you don't like a law, and you think the situation is immoral, that you can actually publicly break the law in a visible fashion as a way of demonstrating your disagreement with the law. And I think that's what a lot of people are doing here out on Boston Common today.
Most in this crowd believe marijuana should be legal, some even more zealous than that.
Overthrow the government!
But it's that attitude that some pot smokers say makes them all look bad.
It's the hardcore things that are talking about overthrowing the government. That's not what all people that smoke pot are about. We're about freedom and peace and respect.
As you can imagine, there is a large police presence here on the Common. So far this afternoon, about 9 arrests, and police say that's pretty good in comparison to prior years when there were over 100 arrests. And in the midst of the hundreds cheering for pot, we found these two protesters against it. Protesters pointing out the risk factors on the brain and body, saying that pot is 4 times more carcinogenic than tobacco.
One of the most damaging things is that it changes DNA. The DNA is the genome of life. Once you change that, your baby is not going to be what he was programmed to be or should have been programmed to be.
In Boston, Kristen Kyra, the 10 o'clock news.
All total, Boston police say they arrested 42 people at today's rally, and that is significantly lower than in recent years.